Welcome back, everyone. I am Golden Demon, and we're here for another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. We just finished up our main base door in the last episode. Nice piston door, button activated. Yeah, good stuff. But I think maybe it's a good time to head back to the trading hall, see what we can get all our gear enchanted up, protection on everything. Maybe I need to find some way to take a lot of damage to my head. I need to get rid of this gold helmet. But anyway, it's probably a good time to start expanding our game. We need another run, right? We got to get a bunch of ender pearls because if we're going to find our stronghold, we need ender pearls to get there, and then we'll need ender pearls and blaze powder combined to make an eye of ender for the portal, right? If we can find a bastion in the nether, we might try to raid that for the armor upgrade because, obviously I'm only in diamond. We can get some netherite armor. And then there's always that dragon sitting in the end, waiting for us to, quote unquote, complete the game. Obviously, this is Minecraft. There is no completing the game. I mean, sure, you can beat it and beat the dragon. Beating the dragon is completing the game, so to speak. But yeah, most people don't take on the wither before they beat the dragon. That's kind of a more late game after you've beaten the game type of thing. And then there's getting shulker boxes, getting your elytra wings. All that stuff kind of happens after you beat the dragon. So yeah. Anyway, sit back, relax, and let's see how it goes today. First up, let's check this old iron farm and see how much iron we have to trade. Hopefully, we have a lot because we need some pricier things now at the trading hall. What do we have here? It's not great. It could be better. But what is that? 3, 6, 7 stacks plus. Can you get anything anywhere else? No. Here. Go ahead and get those 4 more pieces. Oh, do we need to clear out the... No, this is good. Maybe when I'm done with my little bit of recording this morning, I'll AFK the iron farm. We need to maybe AFK some stuff. Start making things happen. While we're here and while we're at it, I think I'm going to take down these fences because they kind of look dumb, all standing there by themselves. We had plans to take down all of this anyway, right? All the whole village. We don't need it. There's no villagers here anymore. They're all inside our trading hall, doing work, being safe, right? We made them safe, so that's good, right? That's better. That's better for their well-being. Here's that. Maybe do these two because why not? There we go. That's a little bit of cleanup, right? Yay, everybody's still here and alive and not witches. I probably am going to AFK soon. I probably should put a little bit of a roof on this, even if it's not the permanent one, just a temporary guy. We're going to need some materials for that. I'll have to go back over to home, but that's okay. Let's let's just figure out what we got here today. Oh, we have some materials here. Yeah, let's go ahead and dump this junk in here too. But yeah, we could figure out what kind of materials we have and what we can just throw a roof on this with. So trading, yeah, we got iron. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay. Oh, do we need to repair anything? I think most things are almost all the way repaired, so we're not gonna worry about that. We'll just take the levels, right? So, protection, right? We got protection on our chest plate, legs. We got fire protection on our boots. If we redo the boots, it's going to take the protection, the depth strider, unbreaking, and mending. Oh, and feather falling 4. I think that might be too costly. Well, not too costly, but I think the risk versus reward, right? You know, let's get unbreaking and mending on these 2 pieces, and then maybe even start a helmet. We've probably got one. I think I made a helmet at some point, and we probably got it in a chest back home. It's feather falling, affinity. Oh, we probably need to trade up a new guy that goes here, right? For power. Maybe one for sharpness as well. I don't really have a guy for area to put another guy. I guess we could put one there. Here, let's sleep. Let's see. I keep hearing my gate kick in on my recording software. I've got a gate set so that as I talk, when I'm talking, when I'm talking normal volume, it hits past the gate. It hits past the threshold and starts recording. But like if I sniffle, or if my cat meows, or if I take a drink of water, the softer noises don't come through. But I keep hearing when I'm starting to just kind of talk a little softer and just kind of mumble that I keep hearing the gate kick on and off. Whoop. That's not what I wanted to do at all. There. No. There. Sometimes I wonder about my ability in this game. So first up, let's get unbreaking on these 2. Yeah. Unbreaking, mending. Good stuff. Man, I think now's the time to get another villager set up. It also might be time to turn off breeding. We've got 4 villagers down here ready to go. Another 2 up there. It might be time to just turn it off. I don't think we're going to need more than 6 more villagers. And we don't have the room unless we go with a second story. You know what? A second story might not be a bad idea. Whether it be up or down, we could do a basement, right? We could dig out and do a little basement area for them. That might be kind of nice because, sure, we have most of the librarians that we need Oh, and it's only most. I mean, there's definitely more that we could use. Like, God forbid we ever want a mace, or if we want a trident, or any of that stuff. You know, we don't have any of the enchantments for that. Um, so yeah, even aside from the librarians, though, there's stoneworkers, and there's what's the one that gives you wool? Is he a shepherd? There's cartographers for maps. You know, there's a lot of different traders that we might be able to use later on. So yeah, let's plan on doing a second level at some point. For now, we need to get one more guy and get him moving. Last time this worked out pretty well. We just back it into place. Oh, I say it worked pretty well, but you know, it did this last time too. So let's go ahead and throw this boat down. Do that. Dang it all. Oh, okay. I mean, if you want to go that way. Do I have blocks? I don't have blocks. Crap. Blocks. Because if they're going to be in here, I might as well... Oops. Might as well close it off, right? And then they're in here. Oh, and there's a baby. Well, there was a baby. I don't know where the little dipstick went. We do have this guy, though. Let's see here. We need some spruce. Do we have some spruce? We do not have spruce. So we'll go with this. We did that. Acacia rooftop. We don't have... Dang. All our lecterns are over at the house. What do we need for lecterns? We need wood for planks, which we don't have a lot of. And we need bookshelves. Now, bookshelves we can get, but that's also spending our hard-earned emeralds. So let's do that. Okay. Let's do this. Hey, dummy. Get in the boat. No, I didn't say you could go away. Get in the boat. No. Quit that. Get in the boat. Thank you. Now, the baby obviously left and went somewhere else. Go find them. Oh, the baby grew up. That's good to know. Oh, I swear, sometimes it does feel like herding cats. We can't get in this way. Is there a way around the outside that doesn't drop us down a level? There is not. We don't want to drop down a level. Huh. Really? There we go. Moving right along. Okay, now we got 2 guys captured, right? Good deal. Let's go get some spruce. And probably we've got some lecterns back there, I think. Yep. And I think we're just going to have a door because they've made it to where I can't use other things yet. I didn't think they'd use that diagonal jump from the dirt block to the furnace to get out. That was an impressive bit of parkour for a villager. We will take every bit of iron we can. Oh, there's that diamond helmet I was talking about. I thought I had more bone meal kicking around somewhere. Maybe I put it. Maybe it's back at the in the junk drawer over at the trading hall. Okay, well that's a little bit, and we've got some saplings. We're just going to grow, and we're just going to grow a bunch of spruce, and yeah, do that. Be back in a second with a few stacks. Is that rain? Or is that it getting dark? Oh, I got a clock. That's rain. Okay, good. Let's see here. How much spruce did I do in like 4 trees? It was 4 stacks. That seems pretty decent. I'm going to wait for these to give me saplings, and then I'm going to get going. Decent amount of saplings, though. I think I started with less than this, so this will really bring us forward. It was this big tree here. This one, you get those what do you call them? The ones that really look like Christmas trees with the big bushies. Yep. My first one was one that had just a little bitty ring around the top, and those don't give you many saplings, obviously, but this one's doing really good. Yeah. 30. Looks like it's going to probably end up being somewhere in like 32, 35. Yeah, I think that's plenty. We're not going to need that many spruce saplings. Especially because sometimes those, like I said, those 4x make the big bushy tree, and the return on investment there on saplings is quite large. Go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and store our bone meal right here with our saplings. Let's get rid of the scoot, seeds. Probably just need to be throwing those away at this point. Let's toss a torch, maybe 2 down here, because that's looking awful dark and I don't like that. And let's find a building material to use for that roof. So if we've got the base done out of stone, we want the roof to be, you know what? We could probably just use spruce. Yeah, if we just spruce or oak, some kind of wood though, I think, for the roof. And since we have a lot of spruce, and spruce is a much easier tree to harvest, we'll probably keep that. Down to 21. How do we take damage in the head? Skeletons? Skeletons are probably the best way, right? Well, that's a good way to find skeletons. Off we go. There's a creeper over there. Hey, buddy. Look at all these saplings. Gee-many. This is great. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. You're a zombie, too. See if we can't find the zombie. Oh, there he is. And a skeleton. Okay, just shoot me a couple times. see, did that? So I think my helmet was at 17, right? 17 durability. Let's see if that helped. We got arrows in the head, so that took away four durability. It's something, right? Also took some durability off of our regular armor. We need to probably get the unbreaking and mending on that quickly, especially if we're going to try to take damage to get rid of the helmet. Falling damage won't work because that gives damage to the feet, obviously. I think getting shot by skeleton is probably about the best. Okay. Let's do a little bit more trade. Oh, you know what? Maybe no. We're just going to go ahead and do the trade. I was thinking maybe we'd save the trades to repair our armor, but we don't really need the repairs so much right now. We just need the ability to repair once we get there. Let's see. Let's build up a little area here. Let's go ahead and back up a bit. I think we want to block him off from any ability to see the other lecterns. Can I move this while No, you can't move those at all. Good. Let's use stone. Oh, can't do that one. How about that? Why don't you go over there? Oh, I got a water bucket, don't I? Water bucket. Let's go ahead and block that off. So we're going to need him to stand right there, right? That'll be the, yep. Well, that's going to be the lectern in the floor. You need to realize that you can't make it to a lectern, buddy. Forget that it exists. Sweet. Some of these guys aren't smart. Of course, I keep letting him out, so he's not smart now. How are we going to do this easy? Actually, this guy, we can do get in the corner type of thing. Let's go ahead. Get this, right? Go there. Make you stand in the corner with the water bucket. Put those there. That can't go in there yet. Oop. Oop. There's that. Right. Okay. And now we can put the lectern in front of him. Right? Now we just need to break and replace, break and replace, break and replace. But we need him not to get out. So let's do that. Yay. Put the lectern there. Break. Replace. Yay. We love this part. This, my friends, is exciting Minecraft. Okay, so it's not exciting Minecraft. It needs to be done though, so sorry it's taking, I'd say it's taking so long, but I'm cutting all of the footage in between here. But yeah. Holy crap, it's taking a while. I'm really starting to think that I should have taken that sharpness 4. I'm beginning to doubt all of my life's choices that have led me to this point. Screw it. I'll take it. It's only sharpness 4, but it is only 22 emeralds. So we're just going to go with that. Let's get one of these. And then put it down. And then we break it. And then we trade with this guy for sharpness 4. And we go ahead and trade for both. Because why not? And honestly, as far as a sword is concerned, we could use sweeping edge, but unbreaking really isn't needed because you're getting XP every time you swing the sword normally, right? You're not going to use it on things like breaking grass blocks. But yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay. Let's do the thing, right? We take this, we put it around the right way. Yeah, good job, buddy. Yeah, yeah, good. Okay, gang, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. If you want to show your support for the channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment, push all the buttons. Any bit of button mashing helps. Until next time, I'm Golden Demon, and this is Hardcore Minecraft. Bye!